Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another Stock Kings YouTube video. And today we'll be getting into Healthier Choices Management Corporation, ticker symbol HCMC. So now we have some updated news regarding HCMC and their lawsuit with Phillip Morris. And we also have some key dates for you guys with this lawsuit as well. So we'll be keeping you guys as up to date as possible in regards to this lawsuit. And we'll also be going over their massive shortage risk that been seeing posted everywhere of around 247%. I'm going to be going over why I don't think this may be their exact short volume ratio and why I think that. So we have a lot of really good information for you guys here today on HCMC, and you guys are definitely going to want to stick around to hear all about it. But before we get into any of that information, if you guys enjoy this content, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you know whenever we come out with new videos. And I am very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. So I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support on this channel. It really means the world to me. But also, I have my Webull linked down below where if you sign up and put in $100, we can both receive 2 stocks worth up to $1,800. So if you guys want to support this channel and make some money for yourselves, please go ahead and use my link down below. But let's get right into this video here with HCMC. We are on the daily chart here on TradingView with HCMC, and we can see price has really just been consolidating, just kind of going back and forth. We are still in between this 50 EMA as well as the 200 EMA, and we can see on our RSI indicator we are heading towards some oversold territory. We can definitely see we've been going down mostly very, very slowly, and we are just kind of barcoding in this consolidation range, kind of going back and forth. And a little later in the video, we'll be hitting this chart with some technical analysis, giving you guys some support and resistance lines, and teaching you guys how to better manage these trades with HCMC. But again, we'll be going over that a little later in the video. But let's get right into this lawsuit news, guys. So if we come over here, we can see there is a new order granting 38 motion to stay all deadlines for 30 days pending the resolution of the defendant's motion to dismiss, signed by Judge Timothy C. Batten on 4/1/2021. And that is related into this joint motion to stay pending resolution of defendant's motion to dismiss by Healthier Choices Management Corporation. And this is a joint motion, so both Healthier Choices Management as well as Phillip Morris have both said that they would like to extend all deadlines for 30 days, except for this motion to dismiss response from both the judge as well as Phillip Morris. So this is just kind of proof to you guys that this lawsuit is definitely not going to be over in a couple of weeks. For those of you who thought this would be a short lawsuit and you will get some quick gains, this is definitely not going to be the case. As you can see here, this motion to extend deadlines by 30 days is further proof that this could go on for months, if not years, on the longer end. So just to let you guys know, do not think of this lawsuit as some quick, easy gains. You would definitely have to be in this for the long term. But also moving down here for Wednesday, March 10th, I would just like to reiterate, this is this motion to extend, motion to the dismissal. So going over this, this will be talking about the date that Phillip Morris will have to respond to this motion to dismiss response from HCMC. And that reply date is on April 16th, 2021. That was again signed by Judge Timothy C. Batten. So this motion to extend the deadlines by 30 days does not affect this April 16th deadline. And this is the major catalyst that we will be waiting for with this HCMC share price. So with this catalyst being on April 16th, we are then hoping that this will push us out of the consolidation zone to the upside, and we will get some bullish momentum and break out of that consolidation. So again, April 16th, 2021, make sure you have it on your calendars and you are at your chart on that day, because this is what we will be hoping for as the major catalyst for HCMC to break us out of consolidation. But to further reiterate this point here for HCMC and this lawsuit news, if we come over here, we can see this is Jossum Sauce's Twitter account, and he is a lawyer. He talks a lot about this HCMC lawsuit news. So he is a very, very reliable source on this, and he talks a lot about this. So if you guys want some more information regarding this, please go check out his Twitter account. He also has videos talking about HCMC that you can check out as well. But he is just a great source for this information. And what we were just talking about is this motion to extend here. So he is quoting this saying, the judge signed the order as requested in the joint motion to stay. Like I said in my video, this pauses everything in the case for 30 days except for Phillip Morris's April 16th reply deadline, and the eventual ruling on the motion to dismiss 416 is the next key case date. So he again is a lawyer. He is definitely, qualified to be talking about these opinions, much more qualified than me. Again, he is a lawyer and I am not. So please take his opinion on this, as 416 will be the next major date. And talking about roles, one thing that I am also not, besides a lawyer, is a financial advisor. And everything on this channel is not financial advice. Everything is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So please do your own due diligence when making trades and do your own research. But also, let's get into that huge, massive short interest that we spoke about earlier in the video. So if we come over here, we can see that their short volume ratio is at 247%, with the market volume being 489,000, excuse me, 489,844,681. So in their short volume will be 1,211,793,581, and this date was 330. So that is important to note. But this is a massive, massive short volume ratio marked here on Fintel. And if we come down over here, they've just been like exceeding massive, massive numbers. As we saw in the past, we saw a short volume ratio of 760, and then again at 149, and now 247. However, I do not think this will be the actual short volume ratio because of HCMC being an OTC traded stock. They do not get the exact information all the time for Fintel on OTC market traded stocks. So this could be, a little bit of guesswork from Fintel. And I would just like to say, please take this with a grain of salt. And to further kind of prove this point, if we come over here, we can see that here on the OTC short report, they have this percentage of volume shorted of only being around 43.39%. So this is still a massive short volume, being almost 50% of the shares being shorted. So that is something to be aware of. Is still very, very high. However, it may not be as high as some of you may be led to believe. But let me know down in the comments, are you buying this super high short volume interest for HCMC, or are you taking it with more of a grain of salt? For me personally, I still believe it's very, very high. However, I do not think it is high as 247%. I more believe this 43% number here. But let's get back to this chart over here on HCMC, and we'll be hitting this on a naked chart to give you guys all fresh information for the support and resistance lines. So some key areas that I would like to point out that we are now trading in is a resistance here, as well as a support line. Here we seem to be just kind of barcoding in this area and not able to break out of it. So hopefully that 4/16th date and that catalyst from this lawsuit news will break us out of that. The next kind of key area that I would like to point out is right around here. And this is just showing us, price came up to here in the recent price action as well, and it has formed a resistance in this area. So that is another key area that I would like to watch out for. And then also coming up to here. So this is kind of our daily resistance lines. And then I would like to create another support here along the 200 EMA. The 200 EMA has obviously been a very strong support in the past. It is where we bounced off of to get that major increase in share price that we saw in the past. So that is a key area of support that I would like to point out for you guys. And all of these support and resistance lines are on the daily chart. So these are all more long-term support and resistance lines and key areas. So if we come over here to the 30-minute, we can get a much closer look onto what price action is doing. And as you can see, we are just getting a lot of bar coding, bouncing back and forth, not getting a lot. However, we are trading just below the 50 EMA, if you guys can see it here. And the 200 EMA is right on our resistance that we drew for the daily resistances. And we are hitting supports, just bouncing off the support and bouncing off this resistance here around where the 200 EMA currently is. But another resistance that I would like to point out that we saw in past price action is right around here. So we can see price was definitely testing in this area as well. So that is something that I would like to point out as a key area. We would like to break above this 200 or this 50 EMA, excuse me, to get positive closes above that, as well as come up above the 200 EMA. And this will give us bullish confirmations to the upside. So that is what I will be looking for on the short term for HCMC. But that is all the information I had for you guys today on HCMC, Healthier Choices Management Corporation. And if you enjoyed the video and you found some value in it, please drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you know whenever we come out with new videos. And I also have my Webull linked down below if you want to get some free stocks using that. But as always, guys, I hope you have an excellent day, get some gains in the market, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.